particulars of this run is I will take off the sustaining potions, and we'll run with the potions that is given to me. I will use the ones I have, and it's not that important. And then we have 0 here. So, let's give this a whirl. No arm and armor. Let's start it up. This is not technically a speedrun. I have the split simply just to kind of compare, if it would have, just to compare, like, how long it would generally take me under normal circumstances. So we kind of just go straight through. I'm not doing anything weird. We're not speeding. I'm not going to go and take any risks. So the first one we did on Thursday, it was about 2 hours and 13, and I finished, I think, with like a 24, like 15 or something like that. So gonna see what we get on this run today. How's it going, Darth? Good to see you. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. I don't remember the last time I did Final Fantasy XIV for a whole week. It's been a long time since I've done 14 for an entire week, but I am very much kind of wanting and motivated to do so, and well, that's why we're here. It's like I'm not forcing myself into this content, which is good, because that's what I was trying to prevent myself from doing, was to feel like I was like forcing myself to do the content, which is never what I would ever want to feel like playing a game. So doing it like once a week was really a good way to kind of keep fresh and to get it like kind of in condition, and then boom, you have times when it's like, you know what, I'm in the mood, and we're in the mood right now, especially because we have multiple projects that we're getting to work on, and PT is coming in and looming in very soon. So indulged myself with a bottle of scotch. Nice, very cool. Do you like drink that straight, or do you like have it with like food or something? I'm not much of a I don't drink that much, so it's a very like it's almost like a very foreign concept to me about how people kind of like enjoy those type of drinks and stuff. And it's not saying anything bad about it. It's just like I don't have that perception, so it just makes me curious about the method in which you enjoy said drink. Okay, a lot of strength in the beginning is good. Red Bull? I haven't had a Red Bull. I've had, oh, what is the brand that I was using before? Oh, shoot. I mean, the flavor was like some blue raspberry, but I forgot what the energy drink I was drinking, which is pretty good. I haven't drank it in a while. I mean, I really shouldn't drink it that much, but... Brando, it's what the plant craves? What's up, Gims? Ball? No! God, I could picture it in my head. I can't remember what it's called. I just remember the flavor was blue raspberry, which is shocking. Why would I like blue raspberry? But it is probably better I don't drink it. They witching? Wait. I drink my straight with Smiths. Don't like water, ice diluting the natural taste. Okay. Is it like... Is it chilled, or is it just like, literally just room temperature? $69! Oh, I didn't kill you. Rip. Can I GCD you, please? Or auto-attack you, rather? Ooh. +2. Oh, this might be the... Well, last time I think I had a lot of arm and not a lot of armor. Kind of leaning in that direction again. Oh, let me kill it. I don't remember if I took a screenshot of the arm and armor I had. I want to hope that I did. Of what I did on attempt 1. Who did that? I did not. God damn it. okay, I should have done them last time. Thank you for the ball of seltzer, I appreciate that. Chill reduces the flavor a bit, but also makes it more smooth. Ooh. What's up, Killer Jolt? I mean, I think I showed the arm and armor when I completed it on stream, but I should have taken a screenshot. I'll take a screen, if I remember, I'll take a screenshot later. Do I strength now? I think it's too early for me to strength now. There's a lot of enemies. Oh, that's why the room is empty, is because they're all goblins. Whiskey I drink room temp, though I prefer most alcoholic chilled. Yeah, I like chilled drinks in general. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Can you get one of them link commits? Yes. On the floor transition. I don't know if I have mods here. I'll get you in a second. Love having the... Yeah, they were good songs. You know what's really funny about Expedition 33? The music is that some of the songs don't actually loop very well. There was like one song in particular that it got to the end of the song and very kind of abruptly just like flipped over. But I just kind of shrugged it off. I'm like, bro, it's like a new composer. It's fine. Not gonna be perfect. Alright, permit. Gims. What you got for me, Gims? Oh, perfect. That was in the thing. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just open it, but... Oh, please don't say anything. Oh, good, I didn't. Okay, 2014, perfect. I need to, like, also remember to... like, take an actual screenshot of that, too. Just gotta win faster? That, you know what? Valid. It's a valid response. I lost a run on like 184 because I thought Ram's voice was smaller than it actually was. Oh god. Well, actually, it's two things though, nearly Kami, because sometimes, yes, sometimes like you may think it's like a smaller AoE, but if you're in the process of like, I'm gonna guess maybe you're in the process like running out of it, like you're trying to run away from it. It'll, like, it's like a ping thing, it's like a snapshot thing. It'll snapshot you earlier than the animation, which kind of sucks. So that could also be a thing, but yeah, it's, I run the hell away from it. I mean, unless I had, like, you know, some other enemy coming at me, I run away from it. Big time. I stay melee ranged and I just make sure I'm on it. And that happens, it's okay, you learned a lesson. You'll get better next time. I don't want because I thought I could easily outrun the donut attack from the undead dudes. Oh, the knights? The palace knights? The don't pull knights? I lost 2 of my save files as well trying to get the behemoth. No item and loin trap got me. Ooh. Dang. Looks like a rough day for the runners. Alright guys, you all learn lessons, and now you learn other lessons from other people. More learning. I died yesterday in Heaven on High. Just because I aggroed something and I couldn't mitigate the damage, so I mean it happens. That was a rough way to die yesterday, but I kind of shrugged it off. I made a lot of mistakes yesterday. We'll call it Heaven on High Rust. It's okay, it's alright. Let's get the strength. Overcap on strength, it's not bad. $2014. Okay. Oh, 2 lusts. I want to lust for 20 and 30, so I'm not gonna lust the 10 boss. Shouldn't need to. Ba-da-bum. Nice silver chest. Hey. I like the upgrade's a little bit more generous currently. That's in like the freaking wall. Oh, that was the intuition. Okay, I don't need that. We're killing you for the XP. I'm still pretty positive the set of runs. I managed to push my Palace bottleneck up from 141 to 161 and 171. To get more prog when I can reliably reach. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, every time you go in, you're getting better. You're learning something, you know? So it's important. Like, that's sometimes the hard part of like taking all that time just to die. It's like it's sometimes hard to just be like, okay, what was the positive of the run? What did I learn? But every run teaches you something, and you are going to be better for it. I love this song. I hope they bring this song back in in part 3, because this is such a good boss theme. We'll kill the Hornet. Nothing here, but I'll kill these guys. Any plans to new deep dungeon? Any plans? What are my plans? We're going, the moment the servers go up, we are going 100% blind, 100% solo. I am taking Warrior in, and we're going to have a very long week, if not 2 weeks. I'll be in there every day on stream. Also, I'm gonna try to get onto front page for Twitch. I'll try to register for front page. I'm thinking like I would go on day 3, so like the Thursday is what I would be aiming for front page if I can get it. But yeah, so those are my current plans. No red mage, no. The reason, okay, so there's a couple reasons why not red mage. One, I'm over the nostalgia. It was really nice to go back into EO after, what, 6 years? Or something? 6 years not doing Deep Dungeon, to go back into the way it all started, right? That was great. I love the experience. But going through EO and thinking how PT could be a little closer to EO than to, let's say, Heaven on High, I want to keep progging. And, like, the bosses were, like, the tough one for me. Like, if anything, I was dying more on the bosses than really anything else. I mean, enemies were killing me, sure, but it's the bosses that got me. And Warrior, I'm going Warrior. Warrior should allow me to survive a lot longer on bosses, and that's just one of the big things that'll help a lot. And not to mention, I did not feel the way I enjoyed Red Mage in Palace of Dead and Heaven on High, where the healing felt like it really mattered in that content. In EO, like, I remember getting to, like, 71, progging 71, 81, I'm like, I need to stop healing. It's like the healing is, like, making this worse because I just need to do damage, and it started to, like, kill the vibe for Red Mage for me. You know, it's like, it just, yeah, that's pretty much what I felt. So, I don't feel like in PT the healing from Red Mage will even matter even more so. So, I'll just take a job that I feel like is going to make me survive longer, and I'm going to see more. That's really what it comes down to. Yuna, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Mr. Wallen, good to see you. Happy Saturday. Hugo, good to see you. Happy Saturday. Good to see you guys. Hope you're all doing well. Next boss. Next horse the boss. Okay, noted. What level are we? 19? Okay, we're good. Pretty much on par, on average, with how we usually do this. How y'all doing? I'm doing not too bad. Hanging in there, man. Did some back-end stuff for YouTube. Oh, yo, Wallen, you haven't done MOC yet, have you? I'm like, I have to wait to pull something. I can't do MOC. I just don't have the power for it. Missed your playthrough because I was getting late into the game. How do I like? Great game. I really enjoyed 33. Yeah, it was a really good time. I really enjoyed doing some of the optional bosses too. Those were fun. But yeah, no, I had a great time with 33. Also, how do you feel about the new checkpoints and new deep dungeon? You know, honestly, ask me that in the future, because I think the checkpoints are great for the new players coming in. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. Like, how do I feel if they start putting checkpoints, which they will, when they put checkpoints in like Heaven on High and EO? You know, what's my feeling there? I don't know. Until I actually see it in real time. I think overall it's going to be positive for everyone else. I think is the best way I can put it. And you want more people to do the content. So I think that's what's going to help. It's going to help people do the content. It was easier to find. I know, I kept looking at the weaknesses, dude. I can do one side, basically. I don't have a party for the second side. No matter what combination I'm doing, I just cannot do both sides. So that's what's killing me right now. And yeah, I saw Finon for... I was like seeing all the physical weaknesses. I'm like, yeah, I guess Finon is going to be really good here. It is what it is, though. Like, I can handle one with casters pretty well, and then I don't know what to do with the second one. That's what's killing me. And I think it's either I need, like, another DPS, or I need a better support. Which I think I'm leaning into a support. Because I think, is it, like, the next two characters, like, support? One is DOT, the other support, right? I might look into it. Because I'm desperate. But also, like, I don't know, I kind of need a better healer and a tank, too. I need, like, a lot of things. Miss D-Bun's happy weekend. I hope you're doing well. I hope your BG3 playthrough is going okay. I'm not really able to, like, I keep you on lurk, but I can't really watch too much because I still haven't finished BG3, unfortunately. So I hope you're having a good time. Silver, hello, good to see you. To be honest, carrying checkpoints back to older just seems like an unambiguous win. If run a choke point is, for example, with human boss slates, giving them the option to do more reps on them specifically if they want to is great. Yeah. I mean, it's good overall. I mean, whether it sullies the experience, I guess is what's tricky, but I don't know. It's hard to say until we actually see it. But I do think for the health of the game mode, to get people to do the game mode more, it's oh, I'm dying. It's I think it's for the better. I was only 5 seconds slower, really? That's actually pretty funny. This is where, like, doing this, like, seeing the splits and everything, and comparing it like this is what makes it interesting, because you do things differently, the chests are different, the layouts are different, and then you look at the time, you're like, oh, it's all still the same. There is so much in that game. I feel the lurkies. Yeah. There is a lot in that game. I mean, it's so open-ended. It's almost very intimidating how much you can do in the game. You know? Are you keeping up with character news? There's one in 7.6? Do you mean 3.6? I know our two main characters are getting stuff in, right? We're getting a preservation, and then we're getting whatever the hell March is, which I forgot. Like, I saw her stuff, but I also don't think I think by the time that shows up, isn't it gonna be like MOC's gone? So I have to figure it out by whatever comes in the next 2 days, right? So whatever character comes in the next 2 days, I have to kind of work with them. I need something. Like, I need something to help me out because I don't have anything. Do I steal? Oh, I steal if I get a mimic here. If I can find the chest, okay. First team was Archer, although I have Sparkle. Yeah, I don't have Sparkle. I tried Archer, I geared him up, but it just doesn't seem like he's pulling it off for me. But on the first one, huh? I think Adventuring is the one that's just being a problem for me. Adventuring's always a problem, but, like, you know, they're so beefy with the amount of HP they have. That's the problem. I'm taking too long to kill them. And like new Silver Wolf has been huge for me, but it only helps me on one side. I haven't heard too much about his kid yet, but a freeze. But yeah, and I'm suffering on tanks and healers at the moment. Like I could definitely use another healer. Like I kind of feel bad I didn't get what's her face. I didn't have the Jade for it, but I didn't get her, and I think that would have been really nice to get her. Yeah, Hyacinth. I enjoyed the climb, but the nerves definitely didn't go away for quite a few runs. Having to wait for my packs again. I'm gonna put high potions on my hotbar. Intuition. I'm going towards the exit, nice. The challenge doesn't kind of start until when you run, once you learn to respect darkness. Oh, did you have to learn to respect darkness? Damn. Safety. Alright, palms are filing out. Arm and armor is not bad. I had alterations before, but I'm not getting alterations now. Took like one run to GTFO and throw tomahawks. Oh, they're staying level. Wow, can you do this the entire time? So when I try to reset this, it's a lot faster. That'd be really good. Beating sound. Such a great song. Reaching out past Behemoth for the first time to Seltzer and getting a little psyched out by the idea of lusting Godfather. Is it worth going lustless and probably using 2 steals? What job are we, by the way, Seltzer? You machinist? Okay, so what I can tell you is if you're confident with your rotation, like you're pretty good at hitting buttons, Machinist will kill Godfather within a strength and steel without any lusts. So you can work with that as an option. Now, alternatively, here's the justification I'm going to give you. You're probably not using lusts in 191 at all. Like maybe, but really rarely would you even think about a strategy utilizing lusts in 191. So one thing you can try to do, if you're really nervous about the lusts, do something where, like, when it's doing the 3 sap rotation, it does a tank buster and then the 3 sap rotation. Pop a lust and minimum do 2 GCDs and then bail. That's it. Just do like 2, because then what you're doing is at least you're giving yourself 20% more damage for 90 seconds, and that could at least help, right? So you don't have to even go for the full 5 stacks. Go for 2, go for 1. Even if 1 is what you're like, okay, I'm good. At least you're doing 10%, 20% more damage. And then if you have 2 of them, you can, as it's about to drop, pop back into Lust, do 2 more, and it refreshes it plus adds on 2 more after that. So that's one way you can do, like, super safe, where you're just doing, like, very minimal Lusts, but at least you're still getting the damage boost out of it. So that's one thing you can try to do. But like I said, if you're like just like, oh man, I don't know, that still sounds really shaky. Again, if you're okay with your rotation, Machinist can drop Godfather. Can drop Godfather in just under 8 minutes. Like, it'll take like the full strength and steel, but you'll do it. Johnny Drama, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Fight the merchant. Yeah. Go find the merchant. Man, imagine if there's a merchant in PoTD. Ugh. In Deep Dungeon, ugh. And then you could fight the merchant. Like, wouldn't that be funny? Is that you have a merchant, but then you have an option to fight the merchant? Man. And then this music plays, because why not? I'll try Lusty doing Samson. Yeah! No problem. Between floors on 100 to buy more pots be dope. Yeah, right? That actually would be kind of cool. Like, it's specifically in the middle, in the hub area, as opposed to outside. Well, GG. Okay, can I do this though? Oh, I'll take the upgrade. Is this a 0-0 run? Hey, Owen Shoes. Actually, technically, what we're doing is that, there in 7.31, the next patch coming in, they're going to be updating Palace of the Dead and how one acquires Aetherpool. So what we're doing right now is we're taking a sample size of running through Palace of the Dead like you just unlocked it. We're doing 1 to 50 5 times. And then when that patch comes in, I'm going to do the same process roughly 5 times, if not, if I don't need to do it 5 times, whatever. But let's just say we're going to do it 5 times after the 7.31 patch, and we're going to compare the results. We're going to see how the changes were. Is the run faster? Is the Aetherpool gain faster? You know, something to that effect. Because, I mean, it could be very much likely that when they update it, it doesn't require a sample size. And, like, what if they just hand you Aetherpool? Then it's like, okay, well, there's your answer. Like, I don't need to run this thing. But in the event that they actually manipulate RNG of Aetherpool, or they manipulate the enemy weakness, the enemy strengths, and make them weaker, I don't know. We're doing it this way to have like a solid base of comparison. How are they updating Aetherpool mechanic? Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Like, hold on. Here's the tweets that we're working off with. That's all the information we know. And that was from the battle director of Final Fantasy XIV. Like he said it in a tweet. So that's what we're working off of. And I don't know, it's vague. I mean, obviously they're not going to give away what they're doing. But what's up, Catman? How you doing? I was running to 100 a few times for Potchers as well. Yeah, I mean, it's the best way to do it. That's the exit, so we'll go this way. Just vegging out after finals week? Yo, let's go. I'll keep you busy or occupied. My strength is down, but I don't know if I want to re-up it at the moment. Vaguely tuning Aetherpool RNG in a positive direction. I remember having issues gaining 99 that people have chosen past. Yeah, and I mean, that's my assumption too. Like, they're gonna tune how the RNG goes, but we've had a lot of different suggestions about what chat thinks about what they're going to do. Hey, Bonshai, thank you for the follow. So we'll see. But my thing on it, Orange Shoes, is just that you need to identify what the problem is, right? Because Palace 1 to 50, I think, is a problem. It's not a significant problem, but it's enough of a problem that, yes, it does warrant you to do something. But you need to identify what exactly the problem is. And I think there's 2 problems that you have going for you. One, the solo experience is rough. Like, you need to be pretty fancy about how to do it. Like, if you just unlock the content and you're going in solo, how to actually accomplish getting to 50 without a problem. Like, you don't just walk in and do it. Like, you have to put some effort into it. Number 2, you're probably not getting a party when you queue up in a match party. Like, you probably have to go through PF or something to get a 1 to 50 if you're not doing it solo. Because who's queuing for Palace of the Dead right now? You know? So that's the two problems. But if you look at it on the solo side of things, even if you up your Aetherpool, upping Aetherpool doesn't exactly solve the issue of getting to 1 to 50 without a problem. Unless, of course, you're also manipulating enemies, or you're actually making your character in here a lot stronger. Like a la Heaven on High. Because Heaven on High, you go into Heaven on High, like, fresh, you can easily get to 21 to 30 solo. Like, I would have no problem, aside from, like, dying from traps, which is a skill issue. But the enemies are not really killing you in Heaven on High, but in Palace they are, without, you know, being a little careful. So, in my opinion, it would need to be something more than simply Aetherpool, than just, like, giving you more Aetherpool RNG. Like, they either are going to do something else or something. I don't know, but yeah. So, yes, that would be a way to do it too. Like, you're just like, instead of manipulating the enemies, the way that the Aetherpool actually scales your power would be a solution as well. Because then you technically wouldn't need to actually increase or change any RNG. It's just like at 7-4, I'm going to be a lot stronger than I am now, you know? Like, I'm going to be stronger in the next patch than I am now. And I can clear out enemies much faster, so... Was there a chest on top of a chest? Maybe lower levels of Aetherpool being stronger than tapers. Yeah. Yeah. Because I think 51 to 60 is fine. In terms of your power, even if you're at low Aetherpool. What up, Jason? Yeah, that's a good suggestion. I think that might be a very viable way for them to pull it off. Just change the scaling, because then you don't change anything in the content. You don't change the enemies. You don't change the RNG. Nothing changes. It's just except your power level's different. Many players don't notice the change. It doesn't impact your difficulty, but it makes it easier for fresh starts to progress. And that's the thing. I think even if you're 99.99, if you go into here without sustaining potions, I would say, like, the average player, like, I would say a good chunk of average players wouldn't get through 1 to 50 without sustaining potions. Even if you're at 99.99. So it probably is going to be on the scaling. Which would then warrant me doing this run, because then I can run my comparison. And see what the changes are going to be and how fast we can get through. Oh, good morning, Gona Gently. Hope everyone's doing well. Oh, pretty good. I mean, you know, pretty standard. Nothing too crazy. Finally killed Behemoth again after several runs of straight losses. Going into 181 with only one Serenity. Hopefully RNG gets a bit better or I'm cooked. I'm wishing you the best, man. But congratulations on Behemoth. Let's go. Will you take a pause between 4 sets? I'm going ASAP. It's only about 2 hours, so... Unless, like, you know, I need to handle something, but we'll probably go straight through. And if I need to take a break in between, then it's kind of whatever. I'll just calculate it out of the... I'll calculate it out of the thingy. My keyboard isn't... Oh, I didn't do my keyboard. Wait, it isn't? Oh yeah, I didn't set it up. Okay, I'll do it in between 4. I can do that really fast. Thank you for letting me know. Would no sustain is difficult without significant tactical knowledge. Ever done a no sustaining all the way up? Yep, we did on Warrior. And I've done it on Machinist as well. But we used it on the bosses, at least on the higher level bosses. But, Oh, hi. Mind Control Gaming. The keyboard is there just to look pretty. There you go. No downtime.
Angelus mimic bongo anime Tangelus mimic bongo anime Tangelus mimic bongo anime Tangelus mimic bongo anime Tangelus clappies.
Angelus clappies. Yo, Biptech, thank you for the 66 months of support. I appreciate you, friend. Hope things are going well. Clappies. It's a good emote, thanks to Essie. No mimics. I haven't seen an alteration. We got a lot of alterations in the last run. To watch my level, I'm a little under leveled here. But now that I've gotten Behemoth down, it just unlocked my brain with that fight. Now it's doable with... Yeah, that's exactly JCats. That's exactly Behemoth right there. The psychology of Behemoth. It's incredible how that works, huh? Oh no, I didn't. I just didn't set it up. Not that it broke, I didn't set it up. I tried to get your girlfriend to PoTD solo, and she basically told me I'm a masochist. But did she do it anyway? I mean, that's. I mean, okay, you're a masochist, great, but is she gonna do it anyway? You should tell them some people have been doing it for like 9 years, let alone one time. Happens. Died before 50 a couple times and then wrote it off. Shh. Get her back in there. Tell her you don't date losers. You don't date quitters. Damn, that's gonna be rough. Don't say that. Actually, don't say that. Big room. All of it was a 1-2-3 combo during meteor healing. I panicked with my health before, but I have time to healing and do damage. Yeah, no more panic, and it's much better. She'd smack you. If she did anything other than that, that'll be amazing. Not a no, yeah, don't. That's not the way you want to go. It would be funny though, but don't do it. Oh, there's a silver chest that was in the room that I was in. Oh, let me go over there. Witching. Ah, the witching would have been nice. You like... I like to not sleep on the couch? Yeah, fair. Oh, it dropped, that's why. Oh, I see. Kind of wants me to... Like, it's tempting to do a fortune. Kind of hoping that would explode, but it's fine. Wait, I'm gonna go this way instead. That's the exit. So do I strength now? I think if I strength now, it's not gonna carry to the boss. I just spawn. Or not, no it didn't. Is this running collecting any Aetherpool at all? Or is it straight? No, I am collecting on the way up. If I were to not collect any, this would be a very tough run. But this is more about, like I said, it's a sample size for the patch coming up. So what's the process of Aetherpool looking like from now and then in the patch cycle? So I mean, I have to pick it up, otherwise it doesn't serve the purpose of the whole thing. I don't know how far you're gonna get if you don't pick up Aetherpool along the way at all. How much you get exactly. To see how much you get, and what the variance will be. Like again, like you were mentioning, like is it an Aetherpool power adjustment? Is it the amount of Aetherpool that you're getting? Or are they gonna make the enemies weaker? I don't know. But generally, what I want to see too with the live split above me is the average time of how long we're taking to go to 1 to 50, and then to see if, with the patch coming in, if that average goes faster or not. Which job do you use to farm Potsherds in Heaven on High? 21 to 30 is a really good one. I like Summoner. Like, I think a range class or like something like Summoner would be really good to do a 21 to 30 farm, because you just want to get through it as fast as possible. And you're not really worried about anything killing you, so... Nah, I wouldn't go Warrior for Heaven on High. I would go, like, Summoner, Machinist, one of those jobs. Just because you can just stay mobile and do damage mobile. And I wonder why... I wonder if they'll do something to Heaven on High EO. I would suspect... No. Like, EO would need certainly an adjustment. But Heaven on High is fine. If you're talking about, like, the ability to farm Aetherpool, Heaven on High is in a good spot because it's a really good, like difficulty, whereas it's not that difficult. So I would say not Heaven on High. But also, again, I can understand why Palace of the Dead is the focus, because Palace of the Dead is the chokehold for getting into all the other deep dungeons. So that definitely is the pressing issue that you need to solve. I traded all in for EO flow adjustment. The way it's phrased is something done to PoTD to make people jump into... Yeah, exactly. Because it's the bottleneck into the content. But it also is the bottleneck into the other two ones, too. EO felt overtuned in a bad way when I sold it until I got a significant amount of Aetherpool. It could benefit from the scaling change if that's what they do. Yeah, it's gonna definitely be interesting to see what their method is, and then to see where it could apply for the other deep dungeons. Also something that I feel like we have a little bit of say on, meaning like, you know, if we think that the thing looks good, then we can say, hey, you should do it for the other ones. I mean, I'm sure it's like still kind of an experiment to see if it's going to be positive or not. I'll do Lux. I will laugh if their idea fixing PoTD is adding Blue Mage. Oh, that'll be a wild card. But that would require people to do Blue Mage. Which I guess you can't assume people will have Blue Mage. Did I get 35? Amazing. Okay, good. I wanted to at least get 35. Blue Mage PoTD. Yes, it would. But they're never gonna do it. They're never gonna do it, so... No Blue Mage Battle Royale. With that lag fest? Oh, now I know what you're talking about. It took me a while to be like, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, Frisch. I'd be fine with Blue Mage to become achievement disabled job, but yeah. They're just never gonna do it. It takes so long to do anything with Blue Mage. Let alone put it into defense. Yeah, no info about V-Smash either, yeah. The trap would be Kamikaze the bosses, 179. The humans would be speed bump because you'd have to whistle Blue's final sting. See, that's not how I envision Blue Mage though. You're not going in with you wouldn't go in with the spells on the outside. You go in learning the spells on the inside. That's what's going to make Blue Mage really good. By the way, did that boss have the cast under its thingy? It looked like it had the cast under its thingy. I finished 2 minutes faster. Oh, I need to hit an ad. Ads are going out, guys. I'll see you in a little bit. BRB, and we'll continue the run. See you in a bit. Okay, let's go. Oh, it can take forever to load. They do. I'm still not paying attention to that. It helps more when there's more than one mob. We'll start with this. Time to run floor sets repeatedly to get desirable effects of Blue Mage with BD twist. Yep. But they'll never do it. They'll never do it. Maybe one day they'll listen to the community, I don't know. Blue Mage in Deep Dungeon, you start with one spell and have to pick up chests for more. No, not chests. I mean, chests would be interesting though, but enemies. You have to fight enemies to get spells. Like Blue Mage fashion. Like, that's exactly what Blue Mage is, the essence of Blue Mage. You do it in Deep Dungeon. Nice rage. If I get another big room, I'll do it, but I only want to do that at like 34. This is a big room, but I want to do it at 34, not here. That's the exit. We're not going that way. Imagine blue only deep dungeon design, only deep design for only that, but not that SC will ever put resources or something like that. Yeah. That's the problem. Risk reward for Blue Mage PoTD pulling Anzu while trying to learn ground pound. Yeah, for the last 4. Wasn't there an enemy here? Oh. Yeah, there was. I didn't realize it was up there. I saw an enemy in the corner of my eye. I'm like, where the hell was it? And it was just up on the rock. Turtle on its perch. You don't see that out very often. Nobody in CBU3 likes Blue Mage enough to advocate for that, hence Blue Mage being stuck where it is all the way to 7.3. I mean, yeah, you'll see Blue Mage in 7.5. Thank you for watching the ads, guys. Just, yeah, it just kind of sucks. But hey, you know what? This patch, they really did try to push some limits a little bit. So maybe there's still hope. But I mean, it is a pretty wild idea to ask for something like that, you know. But I guess, you know, I'll see how I feel once PT comes out. Maybe I'll have a little bit more optimism in terms of what they could pull off. But this patch did kind of push some things that are definitely interesting. That was very much in a good way. So I'm hoping for the best. I have this feeling they are going to increase arms and armor chance as well to +2. Maybe enemies have a chance to get +1. Enemies giving Aetherpool. I feel like that's a little rough, but who knows. They could be segregating 1 to 50 in its own little world, and then leaving everything alone. Speaking of, I need to put the potions on. Mega potions time. Give you some drinking here somewhere. Maybe all bosses give guaranteed. See, I think that and then giving us a potsherd would be sick. Because that would also solve not just new players, but that would also solve people thinking 1 to 50 is boring. I mean, to be fair, it'll still be boring, but at least it'll be like more lucrative. Because I would say, okay, so I would say the 1 to 50 Palace of the Dead experience. Most people, if they're okay, and the starting kit of 1 to 50 is that you just unlock the content and you're going into the content. Okay, that's your starting kit right now. You're not some veteran who had 99.99. You're not someone who's done it like, you know, 8 years ago and coming back to the content all of a sudden because you need to go to PT. You just unlock the content. I would say a vast majority, I would say 100% or 90% of the player base should, and we're talking like average people, people who don't think they're that skilled at the game, whatever you consider yourself, the average gamer. You're getting through floor 10 pretty well. What you're dying to 1 to 10 are like final sting bees or traps, but the content in itself is not really killing you. However, you are probably dying to floor 20, and you're more than likely dying to floor 30, because floor 20 hits you like a truck, and floor 30 without any healing is a rough experience. So if you give a potsherd at floor 10, that solves 20 to 30 if you explain what the potsherd is. You just give them a potsherd, it's like, hey, there it is. It's like, well, okay, what do I do with it now? Cool, I got a potsherd. I guess I'll just do more to get my mount. Like, you know, like, it would be nice to explain, like, oh, this is gonna help you heal, blah, blah, blah. So, like, and that's, and I stressed the whole thing where, like, you can get through floor 1 to 10 pretty convincingly, because you can't do that in EO. EO, no matter what you do, certain jobs are not getting through 1 to 10 if you just unlock the content. And I think that's probably an issue that I would want to think is not going to be present at the very least in Pilgrim's Traverse. You know what I mean? Like, I would want to think that every job should be able to get through 1 to 10 in Pilgrim's Traverse without a problem. And we're talking solo, folks. Tesla, hello, how you doing? Don't they already do bosses? Do bosses get +1/+1 Heaven on High? Starting at 30. So 30, 40, 50, 60, they get +1/+1. But not the 10 boss, not the 20 boss. In Palace of the Dead, that starts at 101. So the 50 boss gives you +1, the 100 boss gives you +1, and every boss after 100 gives you +1. The orchestration rules from spending potsherds used to sell for a lot in the early days. They still sell for a lot, don't they? As a new player, I was stuck in 21 set for a long time until I lucked out in a single potsherd that carried me up into 51 to... yeah. Yep. And I completely understand that. I mean, my whole suggestion is that you would like do a double file. But like I think going through the strategy of doing a double fire to get your Aetherpool up is not really it's not really the method you want to go for. You certainly want something a little bit easier. I mean, it's like the Palace of the Dead experience 1 to 50. It's like one, you need to get your level higher. Like, you need to level yourself in the content higher than the boss, and you need to use the potions that they give you, not the max potions or something, you know. And then you're gonna be like, okay, but like to get through all of that, and the game doesn't explain it to you, is kind of rough. Really? That's really rude. There's a funny thing about potsherds 11 to 10. They do not drop in floor chats. Floors 3. Yep. That's something a player. Yeah. Yeah. Like players probably don't even know what potsherds are for, and then on top of that, you have that restriction that you don't see in 1 to 3. 100%. There's a lot of like little bits of nuances in the content that does make it more difficult. Double file runs are discouraging new players, so them shaking up Aetherpool can be worse. I think the double file runs are like Like, it's in the territory where it shouldn't be the reason that you get through, but like, I know when I was explaining it in the guide, it's like, well, this is just how you're gonna have to do it. Like, you know, you want to get through solo, then you're gonna have to do this. It's not great, but I mean, it's the way to do it. And yeah, I mean, like how I would want to envision it is you want an average player who unlocks Palace of the Dead for the first time can get to 1 to 50 without any stress. Like, that would be the goal. And probably more than likely doing it solo, not in a party, because unless you're going to... Another way to look at it is unless you're going to incentivize people doing 1 to 50 again, which could be a solution, where you do, you know, people suggested a roulette, people suggested more rewards. Okay, you get people to do 1 to 50, that could solve a problem, because then now you have a recycling of the content. Right now, it's probably really hard to queue into floor 1 right now. Like, no one's chilling on the queue for floor 1. I would be very surprised if you get another person, let alone 3 people, to do a floor 1 queue. Without being in, like, PF or something. Yeah, without PF. I came up doing a double pop for shard farming and full farming because it was too brutal to do them single pop, yep. The real challenge, speedrun to 999 Phoenix sounds. I'm good. Ow. I'm not out of here yet. They add in each set to be able to queue it individually along with the challenge, the log bonus. That would be really good though, because like you can queue into 1, but you can't queue into 11 to 50 to 41, and that would be a really good thing to have. Yep, I agree there. Individual queuing would make that much better. But again, you're not getting people queuing to 1, let alone the other ones. But you have to, if you just incentivize it, then it's good. I mean, if you do put a potsherd, if a potsherd drops from the bosses from 10 to 50, you're probably gonna get veterans who are gonna actually cop in just to get the potsherd. So that's a way to incentivize it too. I'm gonna have to steal here. Or wait, I'm on 24. I can do a yeah. Okay, I can do a rage here. I stealed already, but I'll do rage. Too much old content, not enough players left. Well, old content's whatever. It's not that. I mean, that's what Duty Finder's for. You know? You could probably get into Stasha pretty fast. Which is the oldest, like the oldest dungeon in the game. I don't think that's a problem. It's more you have to either incentivize people to go into the content, or toss it in a duty roulette. The count is still more than Heaven Tour days? Mm-mm. Lusts? I don't need lust. Too bad I didn't get the Luring Trap, that would have been nice. Music choice is perfect for Gloom Floor. This used to be one of my favorite battle themes. I mean, it still is a good battle theme, it's just other songs have come along and I like them better. This was like one of my favorite battle themes to listen to back in the day. It's all the solo players' fault. If they just queued up as normal people, they still might be going... They still might... there might still be things going on. Yeah, you're right. They wouldn't have to fix the problem. It wouldn't have been a problem to begin with, you're right. Can I get up there? To figure out which rock I need to parkour up here. Oh, it's running. Well. Blame the solos. Never mind that there's explicitly elite rewards and being since the beginning. That's right. No, it's still our fault. You're right. If we only did it with people first and then soloed, wouldn't be a problem. Gins is 100% right. Asians? Always the Asians. Those Asians. This Minotaur looks very confused. Blame World Visit and solo players? That would be interesting to designate a data center to queue into Deep Dungeon, but how would you communicate that to the average player, right? Mimics must be an asking creation? Probably. What's up, RMX? Oh, I should dump out of here. Because of the no healing. Asians took all your rages. Damn Asians. I don't know what this is about. Hello, hi, how are things going? It's going pretty well. He's right though, there is not enough incentive for new Deep Dungeon players to start. There's not something compelling to drive Deep Dungeon for new 0-0 versus someone who's debuted. Yeah, no, there isn't. But I mean, it's you can solve it, you know? Like, there are ways to solve the issue. Good evening, Mr. Willigreed. But, I mean, I guess now they're looking into it, right? So, the only thing we can trust is 99 Dodo. Did they show the Mimic name for the new D Dungeon? Or did they even show... we didn't see a Mimic in PT yet, unless it was in the, unless it was in the Live Letter Digest, which I didn't watch. The older systems weren't designed for cross-world visiting, made the game lose its relevance. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, you can gather people into one data center and do it that way, you know. Even I think the cross-world system is still something they're still working on. I wish SC were more comfortable making content for niche to their communities instead of making a lot of content and other stuff meant to satisfy everyone. You know, I wonder if that'll be a step they'll take eventually. Because they certainly do have a problem in their hands right now. Where... like, not that they were hitting niche communities, but they certainly weren't making content for everyone. Which certainly was making it a problem for people to stick around. I mean, aside from the incentivization problem of, like, why would you do a content after X amount of time? So I feel like they solve one problem, then they move on to the next problem, if you want to call it a problem. PT, I think, is going to be a very interesting look into if... I mean, their whole thing with the Deep Dungeon in PT was it's a thing for everyone, right? So are they actually going to get and hit all the notes for everyone? And then maybe after that, you start looking into, like, okay, we can make it a little bit more specific, right? Because you do have, like, a bleed out on subscriptions for the game. So you kind of want to get everyone back in the game first. I think that's fair. You get everyone back in the game, then you can start going to niche, but, you know, it's a much larger issue than just simply making content. The problem they have is making content that is not fun or stops being fun after fast enough. Yeah, I mean, Endwalker was, like, the poster child of like, the lack of rewards, right? How much did I see, and how many did other people see, like, the fact that you did a content, and like, for the most part, I think everyone thought all the content was pretty good. Like, I didn't see people really complaining that the content in itself was stale. It's just that you had no reason to do it again. After you did it once, you got your reward, it's like, okay, well, I guess I'm moving on, because I don't want to do this again. And that was the problem. That was the master problem of the whole thing. I think I caught up with the Mythic Dungeon Invitational problem like Bruiser did with WoW. The ultimate raids put a lot of eyes at 14, so they poured a lot of effort into focus and nothing chill. I mean, I guess I can't dispute that, but also, like, that's all of, like, 3 days in a week. And still the blaring issue of like, why would people come back to the game after that, you know? And I don't even think, I mean, they didn't really, I don't think they got that much out of the hype of Ultimate at all. They didn't do anything official. They just, like, if anything, the content creators earned so much from that, you know? Not really 14. I mean, they got eyes on them, but there was eyes on the content creators. My previous FC became a Coast Town and a Walker. There was some glam there, but like, why would you ever do Savage Warriors? Yeah, Vassius. That's what I heard all the time. I mean, look, looking into Pilgrim's Traverse, they added a lot of systems that is not in Deep Dungeon currently. And I think that's a good step. Whether or not it's going to be enough, we'll see. But there are a lot of extra bits and stuff that you can do and get in the content, so we'll see. I'm glad that they decided to start it in 7.3 though, you know, like that one live letter, not the one that recently came in, but the one before that. They're like, you know, we feel like we're getting a little comfortable, we're not really challenging ourselves, so we promise that we're going to try to do better, and then they started in 7.3. It's like, okay, good, let's do it. They didn't endorse it, but guarantee that they were paying a ton of attention to authenticity in the streaming community and affected future content. I guess. I don't know. I mean, they were kind of shot in the foot with some of the people that were cheating in the content, which kind of like made it a mess too. But that's a whole other separate issue. Ada, what's up, dude? Are you doing more Fortnite? Are you doing more inferior gaming? Man, what happened to all my strengths? I got so many strengths in 410, and I don't see any. I get my level here. 45? Okay. Battle... Ooh, how is that? I heard it did really well on Steam. Is it just like... Is Battlefield just basically your very traditional FPS? Just run around and shoot things. Is that basically Battlefield? Is it an open beta? Should I give it a shot? Not on stream. I'm not gonna stream it. Ability now? Right now for everyone? Was the best take me back? Take you back? How old are you? What the hell? What's up, Ben? How long is the beta for? The early 2000s. How old are you? Until tomorrow night? Oh, rip. Wait, what time tomorrow night? What time tomorrow night? Wait, what time tomorrow night? That wasn't my question. Wait, is D-Buns playing Battlefield 6? I can see D-Buns doing Battlefield 6. I can see you're getting in a chopper and trying to blow people up. I can see that. I need something to tide me over after Killer N. From what I hear, it's not terribly optimized. EA games tend to be, but who knows? They got time to fix it. Oh, is it an EA game? I had an email that I got an email from EA. Hey, here's your authentication code. I'm like, oh, good. I guess someone tried to log into my account. That's awesome. I guess it makes sense because the beta is happening. Good luck. I got enough security on that one. Okay. Safety. But yeah, does anyone know a time for, because I'm busy tomorrow. I could probably get back at night, but if it's something like, you know, 9 p.m. Eastern, then I'm like, okay, well, that's it for me. If we're talking midnight, I mean, it'd be doable. I'm dying. Not a good thing. Oh, nice! Okay, cool. Alright, maybe I'll try it out tomorrow. Night. I haven't played it, so someone explain to me what Battlefield is, because I never played Battlefield. What do I do in Battlefield? Do I shake people's hands? Point and click. Okay, cool. You pew pew. Front lines. Front lines. That's a good explanation. Is it just that simple though? Because I know a lot of the shooting games have like so much more mechanics. Is it really just that simple? But with vehicles, land, and air. Ooh. Okay, got it. It's like Fortnite, I'm out. Used to be capture and hold type gameplay, but I don't know if it still is. Capture? What the hell are you capturing? What are you holding? Kidding. I think people like Battlefield for the 50+ person deathmatch that goes on as... Oh, see, I like front... So Willow Greed explained it as Frontlines Tesla. And that sounds like Frontlines to me, which kind of would be fun. But it's kind of like Wild West right now in beta, since so many different types of people playing it. Is there an old Final Fantasy fart playing it? Like, is that a type that's playing it? Old MMO veteran? Do you get a prize? Sure. I'll buy prize from your location. Always wild in beta. I'm sure beta's always a fellow. Like the chaos, verticality, and tens of people fighting each other looks fun. I just want to dive into something different. I've been bouncing around like Aska again, and like I installed Core Keeper again, but like I need something a little different. Today earlier, I was covering my friend and aiding him to capture a point we lost. We captured it back easy. You reinstalled 14? Unbelievable. Battlefield is supposed to be a mil-sim type of game, but better than COD. EA still owes it though. Yeah, I mean, no. EA is EA, it's whatever. Everyone knows what they're expecting out of EA, so is it really that bad? It's like a Bethesda game, right? You know that you're gonna have to mod it at some point, so I mean, I guess you just kind of shrug it up, and if you want to play the game, you play the game. Just deal with it. This is not Ubisoft. It's really funny how all the major companies all have their own issues. It's so funny, and everyone knows what those issues are. You know, the audio is insane though. If you're near buildings when they get destroyed or jets flying around, it sounds amazing. What if I play with a haptic suit? Would that be a good idea? You think playing Battlefield with a haptic suit would be good? Or like in VR or something? How would that go? I think the best way to describe it is Earth Defense Force, but it's multiplayer deathmatch. Sounds like a blast, honestly. I haven't played a game like that in a while, so like I said, I think I'm up for something just a little different. I mean, I'm still kind of in love with Colony Sim and builders and stuff, but try to fly around a helicopter in beta. I want to know how far you make it off the ground. Bet. I don't know. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to play the game though, but we'll see. Fully destructible environment or close to it has the most Battlefield. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I also haven't played a big FPS game in a long time. Fortnite doesn't count. Okay, guys, does Fortnite count as a big FPS game? I know all of you play Fortnite, so you can tell me. Someone dropped from a plane and it shot it with a rocket mid-fall. It could be hype. I remember, I went to E3 in 2018, and they had a Fortnite, like, competition with, like, randos. So, like, you just walk in, just play Fortnite. We had, like, a team of 4. And one of my teammates dies mid-air in parachute. I'm like, this is gonna go great. Fortnite can't be an FPS anyway, you're off the hook. Oh, true. You know what? Fair. You're right. It's not third. It's not third. Yeah. Can't you play Fortnite first person? I've been on this for forever. Fortnite should be its own category, collab shooter or something. I think it is in its own category, right? Oh, I have 2 rages. I can just rage one of these floors. Let me see if this is a big floor. If it's like more than 3 rooms, I will rage. It is not. I used to play FFXIVs back when they had good single-player campaigns. I'm an old Counter-Strike player, so I have a rather couple. I got a couple years of Counter-Strike in me. Counter-Strike XD. It's like the only FPS game that was out there when I was playing. Except maybe Call of Duty was out there too, I don't know. Call of Duty 1. I'd only count no build as an FPS, but they keep adding planes and cars, I don't even know anymore. I'm someone... You see me as someone playing Counter-Strike? What gives it away? What? I like CSGO, but CSGO did not like me. Permanent Silver... I never played CSGO. I only played, like, Counter-Strike Source. I played the OG Counter-Strike. I was a big 1.6 says Tesla on YouTube and Nexon fanboy. Wish I dipped my toes into old Source versions where B-hop was a thing. Oh yeah, and I never learned how to bunny hop. I had a friend in high school who wanted to 1v1 me because he was actually someone who did League, and he would bunny hop easily. He was trying to teach me how to bunny hop. I never figured it out. And then fast forward to like 2024 when I get introduced to Ghost Runner. I think that was the game, Ghost Runner, which is like a speedrun game. And that game, to go fast, you had to bunny hop and also dash. I'm like, bro, I can't even bunny hop, and now you're asking me to do 3 things? It's like, what? I can't do this game. Game's too big brain for me. I never even figured out how to bunny hop. And now I need to bunny hop and dash. What the hell? Ghost Runner was pretty cool. It's just... I'm not wired for that game. Would I say Halo was or so good? I never played Halo. I never had an Xbox. So I can't comment on Halo. I know Halo is historic, but I never played Halo. You wouldn't guess what the best way to B-hop was. You bind jump to back scroll. I wanted to learn it legit with like the key binds. And I never got there. Is this a small room as well? Maybe. Halo died long time ago. Wow, Ada, you're old. I was a console peasant for a long time, so I remember my classmates with PCs always talking about CES and I couldn't play it. Yeah, I was PC for a long time, but I never had... The only console I had were Sega ones and then PlayStation. I never had an Xbox. I definitely want 50 here, at the very least. I think I will get 50. I was actually a higher level last time. Back scroll is good because you can't hold jump with spacebar, so back scroll re-inputs it consecutively. Interesting. I had Sega during 16-bit era, then jumped to PlayStation. I went Sega to Saturn to Dreamcast, and then to PlayStation. And I got PlayStation because of, like, Final Fantasy VII, to be honest. Right, I'm gonna go after this kill, assuming it lets me out. Yeah, let's go. So I had more levels last time. And I still went faster last time. Half-Life 1, 2, 3. I never played Half-Life, but I hopped into Counter-Strike. I knew about Half-Life. I never played Half-Life. Best song ever. Okay, this is gonna be a little hard, so I need to kind of focus here. Okay, it's still good on healing. Holy banger. Man, it's a great song. Trying to see why I can do the second win. If I'd re-up the lust. Maybe I'm okay with the hype with the Mega Potion. Yo, what's up, Darth? Hold on, let me do the potion here. I think a second win is going to be needed here. Not that it did much. Nintendo 64 best console before PS2. Oh, I did have a Nintendo 64. You know what my favorite game on Nintendo 64 was? Gauntlet Legends. That game, I wish they would bring that game back. I want to play that game again. Pokemon Stadium. I never got to play that one. My 64 is in a box behind me somewhere. I think I have mine in the closet. I'd like to have the lust for Edo. I can't fight my foot pedal. Okay, found it. Bow wow wow, bow wow wow. Okay, it's an 8-minute split because I didn't hit it before, so it's not bad. That's a treasure room. A fortune, rather. I sound dumb because I'm asking, but is this a speedrun? No, it's not dumb. You would assume that you see live splits and you would assume a speedrun, so that's a very fair assumption. So what we're doing, in 7.31, the very next patch coming in, which is maybe in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, they are going to be updating Palace of the Dead. And this was from the battle director. He said it himself, that they're going to be updating Palace of the Dead. They're making changes to the way Aetherpool is going to be up to floor 50. And it makes sense because this is the bottleneck to get into PT. So they're gonna probably try to make the experience better. Now, what I'm doing is we're running Palace of the Dead, starting with 0-0 Aetherpool, like someone just unlocked the content, and we're going to run 1 to 50 5 times, so this is my second attempt. And then we're going to take that data when the patch comes in and run it presumably 5 more times after the patch, and we're going to see what the differences are. Whether it's just better RNG, whether you just clear it faster, whatever it might be. And so that's what we're doing. We're setting up a baseline right now. A baseline sample size to compare. I think N64 is the box. Oh, I read that already. Map, yes. Yes. And, you know, I mean, essentially, this is the final time I'm ever going to see this version of Palace of the Dead. So it's almost like, you know, let's see how it is now. And then run the comparisons. And then 5 because it's just a sample size. It's just, you know, with the RNG that Palace of the Dead is, it's just getting a good sample size to compare it to. You know what? I should just rage. I don't know why I'm not raging. I have 3 rages now. I'm just gonna rage. Hey Soda, pick the Pigmancer and going for Necromancer. I'm about to revive the last 50 cores. Okay. Any tips and tricks to share? Your 2-minute burst is very strong. I would definitely highly recommend identifying your difficult enemies and saving your 2-minute burst for the difficult enemies. If you're going to, and you almost fight like a melee, where melee you would fight easier enemies without bloodbath, and then you would fight harder enemies with bloodbath. That would be kind of the same idea, where like your 2-minute burst on harder enemies, because you can really delete stuff on Pigmancer with your full burst. Like it's incredible what Pigmancer can do. That would definitely be the way I would go about it. Cool. Cool story, bro. What is this? Oh, witching. Okay. I have a friend who's planning on doing PoTD solo, so this is good news. Yes. I will, do I still have the thing here? Yes. Okay. So if you want to give your friend that link, because again, that is from the battle director of Final Fantasy XIV, so it's not like, you know, some like hearsay, rumor, whatever, like, that's from his mouth, so... yeah, it's gonna be as real as you can ever take it, so yeah. And yeah, I'm sure there's still a lot of people who obviously probably haven't cleared or done floor 50 in Palace of the Dead, and are hearing all the kind of positive vibes of PT. So, you know, it makes complete sense that they want to make that whole experience a little bit better. Because it is not a great experience at the moment. Oh, thank you, Jason. Yeah, I just did it on YouTube. Yep. And so, I mean, it's a really good thing that, like, you know, we had a community member who was following them and posted in our Discord, otherwise I wouldn't have known. But now I can see it, so very nice people can do multi-chat on stream fine. Nutty had all of this on lately. Unless they say it in TOS, then I'm not dealing with it. If they change their TOS, then I'm game, but I mean, I've known a lot of people who have already done multi-chat, whether they cared or not. And from what I understand, it's still kind of like a little bit of a roulette whether or not Twitch is going to do something about it. So if they change their TOS or Twitch themselves said it's okay, I'm still not going to deal with the potential issue. Especially when I want to try to get on front page in October. You probably don't want to cross any TOS issues, you know what I'm saying? Hello, how does the machine... I cannot comment yet. I mean, I think it's great from watching other people do it, Team Punk. I haven't done the higher floors yet, so I couldn't tell you. But I mean, you know, 20 potency, I mean, it's gonna help. I mean, it's not like something crazy significant. Machinist was already good, so it just got better. But, yeah, all I can see is that it's just better. The Wrath comment below warms my heart. Wait, Rich Wrath comment. You're welcome. Oh, Wait, as in Wrath commented on the thing? Wait, is that what you mean? On the contrary, Twitch updated the TOS to say they can ban you for any reason. Yeah, that I think I saw, right? So which I mean, I guess like they did it anyway, but I guess now it's official. Wrath Game says, ooh, wait, in the tweet, I gotta look at that, hold on. What did he say? Wrath's a good man. Read replies, log in to sign up. I hate everything. Okay, I guess I'll open my Chrome. So I'm not logged in on Twitter on my other browser. Oh, my hero. I see. That's what he said. My hero. Okay, got it. This race dailies. Oh yeah, no, Rat's great. I know he had been doing a lot of Palace on his end. I don't know what he was doing it for. I think he was doing it to level. But he definitely was doing quite a lot of Palace on his end when he was doing some stuff. Preparing for his projects. He was doing it for leveling, yes, it was the quickest way to level for him. It would make sense, yeah, it would make sense, because 51 to 60 was good. I mean, it was still probably good for, like, even up to 70. To get up to at least 70. Yeah, no, yeah, 1 to 60 was definitely good. Especially for solo, for sure. Like, in terms of the solo options you had, I mean, duty support is lame. Like, duty support in any dungeon is going to be a slow process, so if you're going for speed, you wouldn't do that for speed. You would do that for, like, super casual leisure leveling. Like, there are times when I've done, like, a trust support, and I basically went, like, a DPS, and just aggroed, and then, like, AFK'd for, like, you know, 30 minutes and came back. Was thinking you were talking about someone named Wrath. Oh yeah, both Wrath. No, D Wrath. Mr. Wrath Games. Hope Wrath does more deep dungeon though. You should do more deep dungeon. It's good for the health. The most solo of Necros, at least I think. I believe he did get Necro too. And the time you save not sitting in the 20-minute BF DPS queue makes duty support very efficient. However, trust and duty support is so lame. It's the same thing. I mean, I don't have a problem with trust. I'd rather deal with trust than deal with people, in all honesty. So. I really would like to have strengths. That's really what I would want to have, strengths. Are you kidding me? It didn't go off. Alphano lets you die in trust if you wall pull. What? I never died on a wall-to-wall pull. I'm just gonna go. I don't have healing. As I pull another one. He's slow with the heals. He's got a hard cast everything, man. Probably should burn my well, I need to get to 34 and then I could rage. Carby doesn't keep up with the running. Really? That's funny. My arm is not as high as the previous run before. I had way more arm last time. Oh yeah, but he would only do it at low HP. When he did it sooner. There's a silver here. Does PoTD have less or more traps than no, the same. There's always one trap per rune, usually, but I would say it's basically the same. If you're talking about now location, like the way that's located, I would say like low level Heaven on High and like 1 to 100 Palace of Dead are kind of on par. Just because they're more on the sides and the corners. I've seen him do it on... you've seen him do it on a mostly full HP mob. He nuked the... Well, really? Every time I saw him do it, it was always like low HP. I never saw him do it to a full HP enemy. I'm gonna try to maybe rage the next 2 floors just to get the rage out of here. I'm gonna go a little faster too. Oh, right, a flight. Okay. Okay, you sprint, you happy? Oh my god, I didn't mean to shoot him. God damn it. I want to leave. Heck dies with its 10 eyes, it can't see me, it can only hear me. Blind, a good excuse to probably rage here. If it's more than 3 runes. It is. It is 5 runes. And I have a luring trap. And 2 silvers. Two more levels till drill. Oh, we're making up the kills now, that's for sure. Another luring trap? Oh, rip. Ooh, you dropped the silver. Hey! Yeah, stay even, please. Stay even with the arm and armor so that I can reset this a lot faster. It's still not bad. Sight came back. Amazing. It'd be nice if I get the rage coming back. Hopefully another bigger room. I finally got an alteration. No, this looks like a small room. I'll do the rage maybe on the next floor, because I'll alter the next floor. Uh-oh. I just said to stay even, and then it's going way higher in the armor. Hell. This screen... Oh, is it because of the game being like full screen? I know. I mean, that's how we usually have it for variety games, but yeah, I'm sure it's very different for 14. But I mean, it's just because I wanted to have the live split, and otherwise it would start to get messy if I put all the UIs on the screen. I think it's better when you see my arm kind of go on the screen over there. Yeah. Doesn't the frog trap turn you back when you step on it again? It does if you step on it again, yep. It's reminiscent actually. You see this mechanic in Endwalker in the second dungeon, Garlean Express one, where you have to actually do the mechanic where you have to change and transform to avoid the thingy. You can do the same thing over there. Google Library hard mode. I actually barely remember that one. I did do that dungeon, I barely remember it. Alright, this is gonna be bigger than a... Oh, but I don't have a fortune. Is bad. Oh, that's a treasure room. Oh, you gotta give me a fortune. Alright, hold on. Let's see if I can find a fortune. Let's see if I can get to a fortune. Didn't get one ding. I'm just gonna rage this. I get all my levels, though. I get all the XP back, so that's great. And a luring trap. Oh, man, this would have been the good fortune floor. Man. Frick. Oh, well. Hey, Ghost. I'm not too bad. How are you doing today? Hanging in there. There's my drill. Got a flight? Oh my god, really? So what up, Listless? We are indeed winning. Hanging in there. Ready for the new... Yeah, I'm ready for the new D dungeon. Been hyped? I mean, I was in Deep Dungeon all week on stream. Oh my god, the fortune comes in now! This game, I swear. I was in Deep Dungeon all week, dude. Kinda tells you where my state of mind is right now, you know? I don't remember the last time I did Deep Dungeon on stream for an entire week. We always did like, you know, once a week kind of thing, just to kind of keep it on maintenance, but I have a lot of things I want to do in here, so... That's just what it comes down to. I need a reason to be in here, and we have a lot of reasons to be in here. Now we can go a little faster. Hope you're doing well, Listless. Good to see you. You're in for dungeoneering? Hell yeah, dude. Now I can go faster. Last time I remember week-long PoTD was getting... Yeah! That's true, we were setting up files constantly to get ready for it. You're right, you're right. And that was definitely a good reason. And also, that was, I think, on the tail end of me doing my Astro journey, too. Because I was trying to get Omni before GDQ. Week of DD6, stream Heaven on an Omni, Aurora entering EO jail. That's true, yeah, he just got back in, huh? Did Aurora finish Hollow Knight? Or is he just gonna... Is he gonna have another... Did he set a date for that? Or... Is he just moved on? Is he doing like variety days? Forward and back. And then forward and back. And then forward and back. And then forward and back. Change the potions. Gonna actually give this some respect. Drill is so satisfying, it certainly is. Especially a reassemble build. When I had better Aetherpool. I got a flares on armor. Damn. I'm like 19? Holy. Now my hope is that I get more arm But it's looking like it's gonna be a big disparity and I have to go to like 30-30 again instead of like 20-20. Oh well. We went really slow. Look at the timer. But I'm gonna go faster now, so it's okay. We'll make it up. Oh, steal. Nice, strength and steel all for chest. This music, Octopath 2 music. Why is there a military chopper flying around 11 PM? Oh, I hit 20. Last time we had 2014 arm and armor, and now it's 1320 arm and armor. Welcome to RNG. Well, shoot. I generally never heard this game's OST and something amazing did not happen. Wait, what? I generally never heard this game's OST and something amazing did not happen? I don't understand that. Steal. Whenever I see someone playing it, it was like cool moment magnet. I see. At a certain point, you'll just start whiffing on armor drops. Yeah, but I think not yet. I don't think I will. Unless I get to like 40. It's the same BPM. High BPM. In 1320, King Robert the Bruce made the declaration of reforming Scottish independence to the Pope. Okay. Amazing. Alright, in between here, I'll hit another set of ads, guys. Thank you for watching. And we'll get to 41 to 50 coming up. So, BRB. Ads are going up. Right about now. Okay, cool. I'm 4 minutes behind pace, ding. Ding. And to set up the floors here. Okay. Or Rage. Alright, last 3 floors to get in Rage. First thing I like the racehorse name Poto, spelled potato in the various sources in the Wow, I'm getting a history lesson from chat. Okay. God, I hope I don't need another one because I have to go to the other room. Ay, ay, ay. Why you do this to me? Oh, good. We had a respawn. Even better. One time I am actually thankful for a respawn. .34 rates out of 40. Good win rate. That is a big room, but this is also flighted, so. A Rage. Okay, I'll do it. Even though it's flighted. Yep, Expedition stuff is here. I think the latest I've added to this playlist is some of the new Final Fantasy 14 songs and Expedition. Those are the newest ones. Yeah. Do I like the look of the new Deep Dungeon weapon? I do, actually. I actually do like the new look of the Deep Dungeon weapon. I hope it glows. Because I think the weapon they were showing wasn't glowing, and I hope it glows eventually. Because it should have an upgrade phase. There should be like a lower level one and then a 60 plus one. I hope it glows. But it looks great. The stained glass looks amazing. Oh, guess we're going to 30. Damn it. Oh my god, all the sights. I gotta get the rage back. But would definitely set it off. Oh, I hope so, man. I just want a weapon that glows like outrageously bright. Even like give us like a slider for how much it glows, you know. I was hoping for something blue, but I'll take the stained glass. And also a brilliant idea for a weapon, considering like the theme is like very church, you know, like a church theme and a cathedral theme, and they went with a stained glass type of weapon. Oh, what a good option. Pay to win glow. May actually spend money for something like that on the Mog Station, if that's the thing. Also, very Fey Wings? Yeah, very Fey Wings, yeah. This was a flighted floor, I didn't save any time. Like a glow that changes colors based on POV. You know what I'd always wished them do in this game? Dyeable glow. That's one wish I always had in this game. You had a dye that could make the weapon or something glow. We would have so much power. We would have so much power, you're right. Look at that speed of reaction. Oh, and I got my strength back. Your Eureka gear? Yeah. And I wouldn't know what hit her? Hell yeah, dude. Apparently I don't know what hits me for some reason. Oh, re-strength, I'll take it. Oh, great. Yo, let's go, Henry! Oh, another rage. Okay, well, we'll use it. I think we have another long night ahead of us of trying to reset my arm and armor, guys. I gotta get to 30-30, and my arm is at 13. Amazing. I just thought of this. What if a change they do to the Aetherpool is that your Aetherpool doesn't reset if you die? Subtle change, but that could make a difference. That it's just a permanent save. That would actually be interesting. I think they wouldn't do it that way, but that could be a thing. So I do feel like losing your Aetherpool is kind of punishing, but also, like, I don't think it's really necessary. I think if there's something that's unnecessary about Deep Dungeon, I think losing Aetherpool on death is kind of one of them. Really? What's abrasive? There are good grinds, and then there are grinds that are kind of annoying. Yeah, Catman, exactly. You at least make some progress dying. You know? That's what I'm thinking. Wonder if Silvers and PoTD might drop something else to make them more appealing. Magislate. Beyond. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Kind of giving an ass response. He doesn't have a ton of annoying ones. It's true. Like if they add Magislate, that would be wild. That would be wild, and Ross would uninstall. So he would uninstall the game so fast, no one would ever see it coming. The moment he sees that dude, he already deleted 14 off of his his brain, let alone his PC. Hear him yelling across the country. Bum ba dum bum. The most beautiful gemstones shine only because of abrasive garment. What if it's a mix-up? You can either get Magislite's clones of the new PT thing, just randomly in Palace of the Dead. The true tutorial of Palace of Deep Dungeon, you get all the things in the beginning. A rage? Why would Ross be upset at? He hates Magislates. Ask him one time. Isn't he streaming like Street Fighter right now? Go and ask him in a stream what he thinks about Magicites. You're gonna get like a freaking like a 1 hour dissertation on why he hates Magicites. You can just not use them. I mean, that's true. I can't say no to that. That's true. Oh, that's the exit. Well, I gotta pull the persona anyway, so I'm just gonna pull it with me. Death Song and Expedition. I assume he has Necromancer, so it's not like adding Magicite would invalidate his efforts. Oh no, not at all. Not at all. I mean, he omnied all the 3D dungeons. He just has a very strong opinion on Magicites. More along the lines of it being boring, I believe. Magicites he doesn't have to use. Yeah, that's true. I want that chest. I think I theoretically got more Aetherpool on this run than I did on the last run. Any extra match at the end of the run gets turned into a new higher tier sack. That'd be funny. Don't use these bombs and you get something out of it. That'll be actually interesting. I have to pull the persona to get the chests. Alright, we raged the last 3. Hopefully I get a fortune back. Well, fortunes are working. You didn't aggro? Guess I'll go this way then. Getting all the kills so I can hopefully get a silver chest out of them. Oh, and I missed the luring trap. Oh well. Really? Okay, that's a steal. I guess I'm here, I'll take it. Something just respawned next to me. The Lust came, that's good. Actually, the Lust is really good. Could use it on Edda. Last time we did Edda, it was a little tight in terms of survival. Good strength. Vitching. Small-ish room, but it's okay. Maybe I fortune the next one, not this one. Unless I find a fortune here, which is gonna be unlikely. Sight. Are mines a fixed percentage? 80%. Appreciate the lurk. Yeah, I'll rage the... Oh, well, no, there's a luring trap here. Dragon's a little confuzzled there. I did! I used the rage already! And I got the rage back. Okay, I sprinted. It's a lot of witching. I'll do the strength. Didn't get the fortune though, but it's alright. Still roughly around the same time though. We're gonna finish at like 220. So not that much of a difference between the first run. We did get a lot more armor here. I had a lot less alterations, which slowed down the amount of XP that I got. Which in turn slowed down how fast we were going, but I'm gonna take that. Now hydrate. It's important to maintain proper hydration while doing sprints. You gotta do that, hydrate. Cheers. I don't want to hit the luring trap because it's unnecessary, so I'm just gonna... Actually, there's no chest on the damn ground. I'm just gonna go. Rip. Alright, Edda. Actually, I have to mind doing Edda, because last time she did kind of beat me up a little bit, so I need to be careful. Nice epic battle theme for this one. Okay. Clap, it sounds, yeah, it is very satisfying. And then to see it die, you know. Oh, you do see the casting on the bosses and Palace of the Dead. Huh. I guess it's all bosses. Didn't notice it on Thursday, but there you go. In health, I see it now. Oh, cool. Remember them appearing in certain dungeons too. Yeah, I didn't think they would be in deep dungeon, honestly. But there you go. Re-up. And I can't hit a freaking potion correctly. This is a lot smoother than the first attempt. I don't know why. Guess I was just better using my potion. Oh no, this feels a lot better. Almost felt like I was running out of time with my healing. Go back to Cap. So the first run was 2014. Now we're at 1723. Got a little bit more armor here than last time. What the hell's my foot pedal? Plus the +1, that's right, we get a +1. Hello, foot pedal? Okay, I'm just not focused on the... I don't know why I was not focused on the thing. Alright. Good. 5 minutes slower, but that's fine. A little more than last time.